In the global marketplace, they're doing a post-mortem as relates to the credit crisis. And the main question that's being asked is all around, how did it become so severe? Why didn't we notice the symptoms? How did we not see this coming? What could we have done differently to minimize the exposure that we've had as a result? And I think what that reflection is starting to indicate is a real failure in the risk management area. It was not strategic. It was not boiling up the critical risk. It was not transparent. People weren't accountable. And as a result of that, I think risk management is going to ultimately be elevated to a much more senior level in the organization. It's not enough just to have a risk management function. You have to practice risk management. And what that really depends on is risk governance and risk culture. When you think about organizations that move into very stressful times, it's really the risk culture that helps companies stay on track of doing the right thing and not falling into a trap of doing whatever it takes. When you look at risk, it can't be embedded in a backroom function. It can't be a box-ticking, checking exercise. It needs to be a strategic player in the organization. Your chief risk officer needs to be elevated to where it's in the strategic decisions of the organization, and that we're spending as much time looking at the risk metrics associated with a business decision as we are the growth metrics. When you look at your board and you look at the composition of that board, I think it's important to look at the mix, the competencies, and make sure that you've got a depth of knowledge that runs across the industry, the business, experience in risk management and risk management processes, and the like, to make sure that the board is in the right position to ask the right questions. It's really important to recognize in these current economic times there are many, many opportunities. And it is not about eliminating risk, but it's about managing and optimizing risk. And organizations that have effective risk management processes that look to weigh the pros and cons of each strategic decision and optimize that risk, they will be the ones that take advantage of the current unprecedented times that we have.